What's up guys? So in this video I'm going to be trying to address all of the things that are going on right now, and it really is kind of a crazy time in life because stuff in the real world with just 2020, one thing after another just being absolutely crazy, and then also, with Team RAR and everything, and that's really what I want to talk about today is all of the things happening with Team RAR. Let's just get started. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this video up on YouTube. This is totally out of character and context for me. I don't normally film videos like this, so, if you guys are here, you're watching it, it might not be up tomorrow. So as you guys know, Stove and Ryan posted a video about getting kicked off at Team RAR. There's been just all kinds of other things happening right now. We've been moving out of the Team RAR house, and just lots of change happening, literally just like all at once. And so I really want to just go through all of it so you guys can understand what's going on. There's so many comments. Some crazy stuff right now, and I really just want you guys to hear all of it because I don't think it's fair to develop an opinion about anything only knowing one side of the story, and I have a lot to explain to you guys and to fill you guys in with. So first and foremost of why I want to make this video is to address what is going on with Stove and Ryan, and this video that they posted saying that we got kicked off of Team RAR, which is true. That is a real video. They did just post that, and I just want to kind of run through exactly what's behind that, where that came from, and what everything is looking like right now. So let me just roll back the clocks, really fast recap. It all started back when I got my dream car. It was super exciting. It was a Lamborghini Aventador, something I've been working my entire life for, really hard every day, no vacations, whatever, long story. So I finally get the car. It's such a huge accomplishment for me. And shortly after I get it, it gets vandalized and spray painted. Kind of shocking, even being a YouTuber, I was a little bit shocked by it, especially when I realized the paint wasn't like an easily washable paint. It was just like spray paint. So I was a little bit shocked, a little bit thrown off, but pranks happen. We're YouTubers, we do fun stuff like that. And so I really just figured at the end of the day, it's either gonna be someone that I know, like one of my friends, like someone in Team RAR, Stove, Ryan, Liz, Matt, Phil, whoever, right? Someone like that, or it's just a totally random person and it got vandalized. It's one or the other. Well, if it's someone else that I don't know, I'm gonna just let the cops figure it out, and chances are we'll never find that person. It's very hard, even with the security footage that we had on that, to actually find the person and charge them with the crime that they did. But given that we're YouTubers, and given that I've spray painted Liz's car with washable paint, and we do tons of pranks on each other for fun, it wouldn't surprise me if someone tried to prank me but just accidentally used the wrong paint. So that's why I made this video right here. This video shows, really shows like I was shocked when I saw that car, my dream car, my Lambo, spray painted. And it was spray painted blue and pink. Very interesting design the way they painted it, and very interesting color choices. It wasn't just black spray paint like all over it. So I really thought, okay, it's probably one of my friends, and let's do a little bit of detective work. Let's have some fun with it, and let's get to the bottom of it. I'm sure it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna sort itself out. So I went down the list. I played detective. I brought the board out. I put all the people that I figured that it could be who pranked me. I listed them all across the bottom of the screen, and we just went down one by one. We questioned them. We tried to, yes, I did accuse them, but I did it for fun, and I always had a smile on my face, as you can see through some of these clips in the video. So I started with Liz because she loves to prank people. It's a big part of what she does on YouTube, and we have a lot of fun both pranking people and being pranked. It really is fun on both sides, and making prank videos are awesome. And so my first guess is, come on Liz, it's definitely you. It's blue and pink. I painted your car and now you're painting me, but you just accidentally used the wrong paint. With a little bit of detective work, I realized it wasn't her. It crossed her off the list, and I went down the list. I thought it was Phil. It wasn't him. I crossed him off. It couldn't have been Max. I haven't seen him. I crossed him off, and I went down the list. The last two people were Stove and Ryan, so I figured, okay, I went through all my friends. It's either Stove or Ryan, or both of them, or someone I don't know. If it's someone I don't know, it's out of my control. I'll let the police take care of it. But if it is someone that I know, then at least I can figure it out, and it'll be very satisfying. So the next video that I posted was the lie detector test on Stove and Ryan. Again, guys, this video is for fun. It was another, I love making videos. They're always fun. I was not mad at these guys, but I did want to figure out who it was, and I thought I was kind of going along with the prank. And so I did a lie detector test on them, and interestingly enough, they were super nervous. Even though we're doing the lie detector, we're laughing, we're having a good time. I had a smile on my face the whole time. They failed that lie detector test really bad. Their heart rates were crazy, and it was very evident that they were being so sketchy and lying about something. I don't know what it is, and if they really didn't do it and they were completely unassociated with the spray painting of my Lambo, then they wouldn't have been so nervous, but they were for some reason. Anyways, that was the last video that I filmed about my car, guys. You can look at all the other videos on my channel. I completely dropped it. I'm over it. The car got clean. Liz was so great to take it to the shop, get the guys to scrub it and use a special chemical to get most of the paint off. It's almost perfect. It's not quite, there's still a little bit here and there, but it's okay. I'm happy with it, and I'm moving on. Stove and Ryan, on the other hand, kind of are like keeping this thing going. There's like more momentum. Every video they post, it's like more about the car. They're breaking into my house, they're stealing stuff, they're coming back to spray paint my car again, all this stuff. And you know, like, I don't really know what their motive is of like just keeping the energy alive when I'm just trying to move on to the next thing. But I also thought that it would be fun to prank them back. You know, I thought they really were the people that just did spray paint my car. So I figured, you know what, let's do a prank on Ryan where we go to his house, spray paint his car, but with washable paint. He won't know that, but let's just spray paint the whole thing, make it look ridiculously like bad, make it look horrible, and then surprise him with it. And that was this video. But you know, it really wasn't as bad as it seems, because his car was filthy. We spray painted it with washable paint, and the very next day I did a really good job power washing all the paint off. It comes right off super easy, and I cleaned his car cleaner than it was the day that we painted it. And so I feel like I was kind of helping him out. Plus we filmed a fun video together, and it was all fun and games, but I did also get a really good reaction out of him. So since all of that, the other big thing that started happening was we moved out of the Team RAR house, and this is something that I tried to keep a secret from everyone because I want it to be a big surprise. I haven't even posted that video yet. I'm still working on this big news, and you guys don't even know all the details yet, and I'm excited for you guys to find out very shortly and to surprise you guys as well. But basically what that means today is that we are moved out of that house. All of our stuff is empty, as you can see in this clip here. Everything is gone. We even painted over the walls, and it is no longer our house. And since it's not our house anymore, we actually can't go back there. It's as good as someone else's house, and you wouldn't just walk randomly into someone's house. That would be bad. That'd be trespassing. And so I explained this to Stove and Ryan a couple of times. I said, guys, like, we don't live here anymore. Like, I officially returned the keys. It is not the Team RAR house anymore. We don't own it. We're not renting it. It's not ours. If you go in there, you're breaking an entry, and someone else could be moved in by now and living there. But regardless of me saying that, and they agreed, they have actually broken into that house 4 different times, risking, every single time they break in, they're risking trespassing, getting arrested, getting the cops called on them, or a neighbor, something really bad. And that's why I don't want them to go, because it's one thing to do a prank on each other. That's fine, keeping it within the family of Team RAR, that's all good. When you start going outside of the family and incorporating other people into your pranks and videos, that's where I think you cross the line. And that's when things can get really dangerous, and you know, it's illegal, and I don't know how other people will react. You guys can prank me all day. I'm a YouTuber, I'm used to it, it's what I like to do. Other people, they don't live the same life, and so it's not cool to bring other people into this. And guys, I know what you're thinking based on my last video where I snuck into the old Faye's house and stole a safe. Well, again, it's the same thing as keeping it within the team and within the family, and right now Liz is living there, so I technically snuck into Liz's house and stole something from Liz's house, which is okay because, you know, we're all YouTubers and we're pranking each other and filming videos, that's okay. But you can't sneak into someone random. You can't go into a random house, sneak in and steal something. That's bad, and that can get really dangerous. So there is definitely a line, and Stove and Ryan are crossing that line. And that's why I'm having a problem with it, because I really don't think it's a great look on the team. And so I invited them to the house and I told them, hey guys, what you guys are doing is just way out of line. You guys are my best friends. We started Team RAR together. I would hate to do this, but honestly, you guys need to slow down. You need to pump the brakes. We need to call it quits. And I think, you know, I'm gonna remove you guys from the team for now and see how things go, because things are too crazy. And on top of that, guys, I even told them, please put the cameras down. We're not vlogging. Let's be serious for a minute. I don't want to see this on YouTube. And what does Stove and Ryan do? They keep the camera rolling. They keep it pointed on me, recording me, invading my privacy, going against my wishes, and posting it on YouTube. again, just like another thing that's just driving me a little bit crazy, that they keep not listening to me. They're kind of going wild. They're like wild kids out there just running around getting themselves into trouble. And on top of all that, they're convincing you that they're right and what I'm doing is wrong. And that's also really frustrating because I'm doing so much for the team right now with all this change, moving out, going and shopping for the new Team RAR house, to have this huge surprise for everyone and keeping things on the wrap and being the bigger person when it comes to my Lambo and not worrying about the damages and just letting that go. They're still running around, keep driving this home, and it's really frustrating. And they're also breaking the law. So Stove and Ryan, if you guys are watching this, you guys know that you guys are my best friends. We started Team RAR together. You guys will always have a special place in my heart and on this team. But as of right now, you guys are not a part of this because you guys need to slow down. You need to take a breath, see what you guys are doing, and we need to come back together to be friends first, and then we can open up the possibility of you guys hopping back on the team and starting where we left off. At the end of the day, I'm really upset with a lot of your choices that you guys have been making recently, but I think you guys can turn it around, but you guys need to slow down before you cause too much damage and get yourself in trouble, or even worse, arrested or something. And guys, as if that wasn't crazy enough, check this out. So the last and final day that I went back to the old Team RAR house to remove the last couple of pieces, some pieces of wood, some trash, and to return the keys and close the gate, I went back also for the old red Lamborghini Countach, which you guys know it hasn't been starting because it's been sitting too long and old Lambos are hard to start. So I went back with the gas jug to get it started. And when I took off the cover and I popped the hood, I'm trying to work on it and get it started, I noticed something was missing. I noticed the Lamborghini emblem was missing. So I look under the cover. Anyways, check out this clip. All right, what's up guys? So as you guys know, we are shipping out of the old Team RAR house and we've been packed up. I mean, this thing is empty. You can see the Navigator is completely full of all the stuff like the wood, basketball hoops and stuff that were on the backyard and the sides of the house. If you can see, I got some stuff over there to try to get this thing started. And halfway, I've been out here for like an hour. I just noticed the front of the car, something was missing. And so about the Lamborghini emblem, like not the most expensive piece in the car, but a very prominent piece. And for a car this old, trying to find more of those, they're very expensive, very, very hard to come by. It normally sits, you can see like the shape even, where it like kind of sits like this. The reason why I can tell that it was stolen was there's 3 bolts that hold it on, not 1, but 3. So it's secured very well. And I think they grabbed it and they ripped it up like this, driving that point into the car. And you can see how deep that is, and it's scuffed the paint. And I think once they ripped these top 2 out, then the bolts were kind of hanging, and then they slid it like this, and then they ripped the bottom one out, probably damaging the logo too. And you can see how it scratched the paint. And you can see this, guys. Oh no. I mean, this is a deep scratch. This one is extremely deep, as they were ripping it and then trying to grind that last bolt out. They were doing like that and then ripped it out. That's what I think happened. I mean, this is just kind of messed up, guys. It's kind of unbelievable, but now at this point, both of my Lambos have been vandalized. The Avenger has been painted not once and cleaned, but twice, and there's paint on it right now. But the red Lambo, I feel like I can't catch a break. That one also got vandalized, maybe even in a worse way, because they ripped it off and damaged the paint and scraped it and stole the actual Lambo. And because how old the Lambo is, it's very hard to find parts and pieces. So I'm, a little bit stressed out about that. I sort of am leaning towards the fact that it probably was Stove and Ryan, but it could be someone else. I don't know. There's not enough proof in either direction. I just want all of this drama to be gone. I'm not someone who loves to live in a dramatic world. I want things to be happy and fun, and for all of us to come back together, to be on a team again, and to make the best content possible. That's my dream, and I want all this to go away. Also, a lot of you guys are commenting that we're filming and things seem to be fine and normal, and as much as I wish that was true, we also film videos one day, and it takes some time to edit before we can actually post it. And so the video that we filmed of us all going into the house together and stealing the safe, that was filmed a little while ago, and it got posted. So it's a little bit of like discontinuity looking because of the times that videos take to be edited. Some can be edited really fast, like same day you can post it tomorrow. Some videos take like 3-4 days to edit, sometimes longer before you can post it. Just depends on the video. And another thing, guys, I also saw Stove upload this video where they're trying to join FaZe Clan, but it's weird because they went back to the wrong FaZe Clan house. And you know, because Liz is renting that now, and it's, you know, we know that they moved out. That's why it's called the old FaZe Clan house. So I don't know what's going on. I feel like their heads need to be screwed on tighter or something. I'm a little bit worried for them, to be honest. So anyways, guys, I hope that clarifies a lot of the drama. I hope you guys understand a little bit from my point of view of how tough it is to navigate some of these things when you have people kind of running around going crazy and not really acting like themselves. And I know they're making content that's convincing and you guys are believing a lot of their sides, and you know, some of their stuff is valid and I can listen to it, but some of it, and their actions especially, have been just kind of like unwarranted and a little bit crazy. So anyways, guys, I'm hoping Stove and Ryan can watch this. They can hear my side of it and some of my reasoning to all of this, and we can all come back together as friends, be a great and wonderful set of friends first, and then Team RAR second, so we can also make some more videos for you guys, because all this new stuff that we've been working on with the new Team RAR house would mean nothing if I didn't have my friends back. I hope this makes sense. I hope this was a helpful update, and again, I don't really film videos like this. It's a little out of character for me, but I really thought that you guys needed a little bit more info so you can see the full picture of things. And Stove and Ryan, if you're watching this, we should probably talk a little bit. Anyways, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.